Loveland. I am here in Robeson County with Michelle Shooter for our Field and Family segment, Ask a Farmer. This is sort of the video companion piece, talking a little bit more about Michelle. She is featured in this quarter's issue. So your question, well, first, Michelle, let's talk about all that you do, because you have a very busy life. Tell us about all that you're involved in here.
Okay, well, starting off with Farm Bureau, I am on the board in Robeson County, so very proud to be a part of that board. I actually, not to toot my own horn, but I'm the first female to ever serve on that board, so that's very important to me. Yeah. But I love the guys, and we do a lot for our community. So I'm on the board. I'm head of our women's committee, and very proud of the things that our committee has done the last couple of years. We have a Farm Woman of the Year award that we do for our county, and it's just a very special thing that we've started. So I do Farm Bureau. You're in Robeson County right now, outside of the town of Roland, which I serve as the mayor of the town of Roland. I'm on my third year as that. As we've talked about a little bit, I love agriculture, I love rural. I'm not from a small town, but I think they're so important and so special. So when the opportunity came up to run for mayor, I decided to go for it and see if I, instead of being on the couch and criticizing things, see if I could actually do something to make a difference.
Good for you. So you're a mayor, you're on Farm Bureau, heavily involved there, and then you still have a full-time job.
I do have a full-time job, which I love. I work for the North Carolina Department of Agriculture, and I am a plant pest specialist. So anytime you're out and you see boll weevil traps in sweet potato fields, you'll see sweet potato traps. The triangular traps you see tied around trees, those are for gypsy moths. We try to be on the forefront of looking for invasive diseases, insects, weeds that we can find in our counties and stop before they hurt our agriculture or our timber industry. Yeah. So it's a very interesting, every day's different, and it's a very interesting job.
I bet. And then, of course, there's the farming aspect.
And there's the farming.
And so tell us what you have here.
So we are on my husband's family's farm, and so he's the fourth generation, and if my kids decide to carry on, they'll be the fifth generation to farm here in the Roland area. So over 100 years, we're a family heritage farm. And we do wheat, corn, and soybeans, and a little bit of oats, and just a couple other little projects. But got out of tobacco in 2013 and have been doing the row crop since then.
Oh, fantastic. So busy life.
Busy life, good life, but busy life.
And obviously agriculture is a big love of yours. So you're talking about maybe your kids potentially carrying on the farm if they decide to go that way. But why do you think it's so important? And this is the question that we're asking. Why is it so important to teach kids about agriculture?
As somebody who did not grow up on a farm or in a small community, there's just so many lessons that you can't put a value on, like a monetary value on. And the lessons that my children are getting to learn that I see through their eyes are things that I didn't get to learn. And there's an appreciation there that they have for where food comes from, how things, the process of things, how infrastructure plays a role in things that I was one of those kids that took for granted that you went to the grocery store and you had all these options and they just magically appeared. You take a little tiny seed and you show a kid, this plant's, the corn comes from a little seed and it grows into this big plant. I mean, they feel like they're a little kid. They can grow into something strong and special. So just those analogies that come so easy with farming. Hope and faith, again, in that little seed. If you put a little hope and faith and a little care into that seed, it can blossom and can produce fruit. So I think all those lessons just go into teaching kids that food just doesn't magically appear.
And not just the importance of agriculture, because it's all around us, and I don't think people realize all the products that agriculture has a hand in, whether it's something like lipstick or what's all that soy is involved in. But also what I think being on a farm does, it teaches kids, and being around agriculture, so many, like you said, life lessons, but character building as well.
Character building, yes. Hard work and the character building. We do a lot of 4-H projects. We are involved with animal science, and you get those baby chicks. And you've got to keep the baby chicks healthy and safe, and they're little tiny things, and the kids have to learn that they need water, they need food, they need protection. I mean, we had a lot of tough life lessons about predator control early on with our chicken projects and with our rabbit projects. So again, you don't want that heartbreak, but you also learn that there is a cycle to things, and you have to protect animals.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Michelle, thank you so much for your time. That wraps up our Ask a Farmer segment for our Field and Family magazine. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Enjoyed it.